Hi, I'm Gary. Thank you for tuning into Self Mastery. I think I caught Jordan off camera chugging down her, what are you drinking? Malt whiskey? It's only 9 in the morning.
It's
You
mixed
drink?
with coffee, though, so don't worry.
Yeah,
It's
she's Irish.
acceptable.
Only in the morning, she's Irish. Anyway, we're going to do an easy 3 card read. This is going to be your current situation, obstacle advice for the fire signs. She will clarify. I'm going to lay down the cards, current situation, obstacle, and advice. And normally, Jordan, if you want to, you can throw down the overall energy if you want, and or I will. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do it at the same time. On the count of
Okay.
3. One, I did mine already. So I got you there. I got the hanging man. What do you got?
I got the lovers. Two major arcana and the overall energy. Amazing.
That's a beautiful thing. So here we go. We have the current situation, obstacle advice, and the hanging man and lovers as the overall. So I am going to say that your overall energy in your current situation is you're seeing things from a slightly different perspective, but bent toward lovers, which I think is amazing. So now that we cut to the main camera, current situation, 2 of Swords. It's beautiful. We just talked about that, seeing things from a different perspective. The thing with the 2 of Swords is you are getting clarity. You're going to cut some veil. Some things, especially with the swords, are going to be revealed to you soon. And you're going to have that cut away from your eyes. You're going to see things clearer. And again, once the blood gets back to the hangman's feet and is not all up in his head there, you're also going to see things differently too. That's definitely what I get there. What do you think, Jay? We're starting off with the 2 of Swords and a decision, a blessed decision, I guess. What do you think?
To clarify the Two of Swords, I drew the Emperor. So suddenly, what started off as a simple 3 card spread is getting quite complicated. We already have 3 major arcanas out. So the Emperor with the Two of Swords, trying to make the best decision. By the way, the Lovers, of course, is also a decision, a very passionate, heartfelt one. The Emperor here is trying to make a decision about which way to go in life, but coming at it from Emperor energy. So, in other words, not what does my heart say, but what is going to be best for me, for my world, for what I want to create. The Emperor is a builder and so makes a lot of head over heart type decisions. That's why the Two of Swords, swords are our thoughts. So the Emperor is sitting at a crossroads, perhaps not having enough information to make a sound mental decision. And in Emperor energy, you could be unwilling to make any kind of move until that clarity actually happens.
Situation, our listener is in a process of making a wonderful decision here based in their strength and their courage. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it looks like a very difficult decision. The Emperor and the Lovers card do not very mesh very well together. Because as I said, the Emperor is not really interested in listening to the heart. It's more about what decision should I make that will best serve my empire. It's not about how do I feel, it's about what makes sense to the Emperor.
Well, do you want to clarify another thing? Maybe that could open up some stuff. I think you should. What do you think?
Let's get another clarifier for the Emperor.
Yeah.
Why is the Emperor here at the crossroads with the Two of Swords? What's going on for this Emperor, please? Oops. All right. I'm going to take a bunch fell out, but I'll take what came out face up, which is the Tower, another major arcana. Whatever this Emperor decides is a big, big deal. It's going to change everything. That's why the crossroads. We have Scorpio and Aries energy here with the Tower. So that could mean something to you. But yeah, that's why the Emperor is taking a lot of time and being willing to sit at that crossroads, because whatever decision is made, of course, when the Lovers is on the board, it's a huge decision. It's life changing. So the Tower showing up is like the Emperor is holding back the Tower, being like, okay, if it's going to cause this much of a change, I'm really going to take some time to consider what move to make here. Interestingly enough, Gary, in the Lightseer deck, I'll just show you that the Emperor has a giant chess piece there. It's about playing chess, right? If I go this way, then what will this happen? So I think that's what's locking up the energy right now.
Go with the overall energy with our hanging man. The Emperor, too, could be in the quest for trying to wait for that enlightenment. You might be holding off on a decision because you're waiting to be enlightened. And I sense that in the energy. So, what we'll do is we'll come over now. Here we have the obstacle, current situation obstacle. And it's the 10 of Pentacles. Now, the first thing that comes to my mind with this, the obstacle, is it have you saved enough? Have you accumulated the tangible things you need to make this decision? Always an obstacle. Also, too, there's a little with my 10 of Pentacles, I see this man as he's saving things and all the gold and all the money's illuminated. One thing I'm sensing here is the fact of sometimes when you have all that kind of shimmer and shiny on top, that it's really important to him. All the coin, the money, it's almost too important to him. And that's what I'm getting here. What do you think? I'm passing it over to you now. That's an
Well,
obstacle.
I was clarifying that 10 of Pentacles to see what we get in the obstacles, and I got the Empress. We have the Emperor and the Empress now. Interesting, both drawn as clarifiers. So you could be involved with an Empress energy here, Taurus or Libra, but this is divine feminine. So now for this Emperor, I think sitting at the crossroads you might be wondering if this is your Empress, the other half of that 10 of Pentacles. Because the thing with the Emperor and the Empress is that they can't create the 10 of Pentacles alone. It's a dual energy. So the Empress being in a place of challenge or question, it could be that you're unsure as to whether or not the person we're dealing with here is your Empress or not. That's why the Lovers is here. I mean, when you got the Emperor and the Empress and the Lovers, this is a very deep soul connection. No wonder the Tower is coming in.
Terrified. I was already shooting my mouth off with the 10 of going on the money aspect of it. Do you still sense that, or should we change the course into going that this is half Empress, half Emperor?
Well, I kind of think both apply actually here, Gary, because the Emperor does have his eye on the 10 of Pentacles, which, like I said, is very important to the Emperor. That is why he needs the Empress. So the question here is, can that 10 of Pentacles, which is mighty important to the Emperor, can that be built with whoever this Empress energy is for you?
Let's find out about the advice that the universe will have. Let's find out. Okay, here we go. Everybody, drum roll, please. The advice. The Three of Wands. I like that. And I think that what I get here with this Three of Wands in this scenario is sometimes the person in the Three of Wands is that waiting for the ship to come in. But honestly, I think with the 10 of Pentacles here, that this person already put stuff out there. And now he's seeing the ship go with all of that great energy, with all that great passion. I think that in the Three of Wands, you put it on the boat and now you're going to see where it takes you. And that's what I have. And of course, your clarification is probably going to help us out, but that's what I'm getting with my Three of Wands. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it comes in. And I think that he's sending it out there based on the 10.
Yeah.
Because that's the completion. I mean, so to me, he's like, you done all the work. Now you're waiting on that Ace of Pentacles. What do you think?
So, in a position of advice, the Three of Wands, currently we see the Emperor sitting at a crossroads and the Two of Swords. Now, the swords are our mind. So, the Emperor is locked up in the mind trying to figure things out, trying to get to some kind of logical answer. For me, the Three of Wands in advice is tarot telling you to actually paint the picture the way you want it to see. Or want to see it. So the Three of Wands is framing your potential future with a golden hue. Use your optimism, your power to create, and your passion to visualize what you want going forward. So to clarify that Three of Wands, we got the Knight of Swords and the Temperance. Interesting. Another major arcana. So this is a huge life move with all of these majors on the board. But these are also kind of opposite energies. We have the Knight of Swords, air energy here, wanting to come in and communicate, get things going, move fast, do anything, say something, do anything to get it moving. And the Temperance has advice coming in saying, take it easy because there is a higher power that you're also collaborating with. So the Emperor might feel the need to burst through that Two of Swords and be like, I got it, let's go. But the Temperance comes in to say it's being worked out for you as well. There is a spiritual element at play, especially because we have the Lovers involved. So it's like, slow your roll, cowboy. The universe still has something that they've got to bring into the picture.
The Hanging Man with waiting for enlightenment. So it really all boils down to waiting for enlightenment from the
It's
universe.
interesting. Yeah, because the Hanged Man and the Temperance have a very neutral energy to them. So while we have the passion of the Lovers and the Tower and the Emperor and the Empress, the Temperance and the Hanged Man are coming in going, all right, the universe is at work to help you incorporate this into your future. You don't have to necessarily figure this all out for yourself. But the Emperor always wants to, of course.
Pushy sometimes.
Absolutely.
So so let's recap on this. It's like I said, the Three of Wands here is visualizing. That's what I meant by sending it out. Sometimes you're waiting for the ship comes in. I read this where you send out, you project your life, you project your passion, and that's sending it out. That's what I got. And you want to clarify with some oracle stuff, right?
I do, but I just want to mention that I happened to glance down at my deck, and on the bottom we have the Two of Swords again. So there is a crossroads in this situation. Now, whether or not, like if you're resonating with this Emperor energy, then what you're trying to do is make a strategy when you don't have enough information to make that strategy. So being locked up in the Two of Swords can be a kind of a perpetual state at that point. But let's clarify. Or no, let's get some oracles. Sorry. I'm going to be using the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, this one wanted to come out right away. All right, wow. We have blessed and treasure island. So what this is saying is exactly what Gary and I were talking about with all of these majors. Blessed. This is a gift from the universe. You are co-collaborating. And then Treasure Island, of course, is everything you could ever imagine, 10 of Pentacles. So the advice here is that actually you're stressing out for nothing. The Emperor feels like he needs to be in control of things that he doesn't. But that's Emperor energy, right?
And I cannot believe in just a simple 3-card spread for you fire signs, there's that much major on the table. That's pretty major.
It is. Well, we're heading into Leo season. So Aries, Leo, and Sag, that's a very big time for you, all of that fire energy happening. And also right now we have Mars and Venus conjunct in the fire sign of Leo. So there's a lot of that strong, fiery, passionate energy for the fire signs right now.
I think just chill out. You know you have some major decisions to make. You got an Empress that, it's like you might be overthinking that. You're waiting on enlightenment. You're waiting on more information, and you send it out. I'm telling you this right now. I feel from what we read today that you need to project the life you want and trust the universe. What do you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. I couldn't say it any better. We have blessed, trust the universe. You are blessed, and Treasure Island. It's there for you. You can trust that.
Well, we thank you for tuning in real quick. I hope you enjoyed this. We have disabled our comments and like stuff because it's just people weren't getting any good energy from it. So we're only about doing good things for good people. So, so we're giving you thumbs up nevertheless.
Thanks, you guys. I hope this helped.